For today's video, we are back on Sporcle doing yet another NHL quiz. The last quiz video we did was on, what was it on? Oh yeah, that's right. It was on the #1 overall draft picks in NHL history. This one is similar, but it is can you name the winners of the NHL's Hart Memorial Trophy for Most Valuable Player. This quiz was made by Ben. I will link it down below in the description. So if you guys want, before you continue watching the video, you can go try it out and then come back and compare scores when you're done doing the quiz. But this one goes all the way back until 1923, so there's 95 total. We only have 8 minutes to do it. This should be relatively tough, even though there will be a lot of big name players. I'm not going to get a lot from like probably the 20s all the way up until the 50s, but I'm going to do my best. My goal is probably to get above 50%. And with that said, let's not waste any more time, and I'll start off with somebody who should get a lot out of the way right away. There we go. Wayne Gretzky, 9 Hart trophies. That's crazy. Sidney Crosby, Malkin, Ovechkin. I'm just going to try to, fire off a lot of the big name players. Now we'll go from 2019 down. Taylor Hall. The Oilers, that is, of course, Connor McDavid. The Montreal Canadiens, Carey Price. Corey Perry for the Ducks back in 2011. I still forget that he actually won a Hart Trophy. That would be Henrik Sedin. The Boston Bruins, that would be Joe Thornton. So this was in the season that he actually got traded. I wonder if any other NHL player has won like a major award like that, having been traded in the middle of a season. But continuing on now, I believe this is Marty St. Louis. The Avalanche in 2003. Is that Sakic? No, but he is there for 2001. So is this Forsberg? Forsberg. Yes, it is. The Montreal Canadiens. That is Jose Theodore, one of the most random, Hart Trophy Award winners in NHL history. The Blues in 2000. Chris Pronger. The Penguins. I think that's probably Yager. Buffalo. That's the Dominator, Dominik Hasek. And then we have our first Mario Lemieux, I believe. Yes, it is. The Flyers in 1995. Is that Eric Lindros? Lindros. Perfect. The Red Wings. That's not Steve Yzerman because he's actually never won one. I believe that is Fedorov. There we go, Sergei Fedorov. The Rangers in 92, Mark Messier, and the Blues in 1991. That's Brett Hull. And we got Bobby Hull twice for the Blackhawks too, so perfect. But now we skip all over the Gretzky ones, and now we're at 1979. The Islanders, not Mike Bossy. I'm not 1,000% sure, but now we'll just name off some more big name players. Guy Lafleur. Bobby Clark for the Flyers. Okay, for the Boston Bruins, it should be Esposito for a bit. Bobby Orr should be on here a good bit. Stan Mikita as well. There we go. Montreal in 1964. Richard should be on here. There we go. Maurice Richard. Gordie Howe should be on here a lot as well. Howie Morenz should be on here as well. There we go. All the way back in like 20s. Jeez. That's probably the furthest back one that we're actually going to get. The Rangers in 59. Montreal in 61 and 62. I always just forget a lot of the legends that played for Montreal just because there was so many. But look at all the Montreal on here, man. 1964, 1962, 61. Jan Courvoisier might have, but I'm not going to be able to spell his name probably. The Maple Leafs back in 55. I'm trying to think of all the goaltenders that have won the Hart Trophy. I know it's Carey Price, Theodore, and Hasek, and I know there is a couple of others. Did Cherry Sawchuk ever win one? Sawchuk, no. I believe Jacques Plante did, though. There we go, perfect. So we got one of the Montreal ones, but there's still so many Montreal. And I know everyone's probably going to be yelling at me in the comment section, but we're at 64 out of 95, which, definitely isn't bad. But I do want to get a little bit more, but I also don't want to sit here and just think and bore you guys with that. And I'm not going to make a cut in the video because then everyone will think I cheated, but I feel like I should get some of these Montreal ones here from like 1956 up until 1964, because I feel like it could be like the same player, but I'm really just gapping on all the legends that played for Montreal. I already typed in Maurice Richard. It won't be Henry Richard. Man. And I typed in Guy Lafleur. We did Jacques Plante as well. I feel like Jan Courvoisier should be on here, but we'll try it. Courvoisier. That's probably not how you spell it. Courvoisier. Nah, he might not even be on here. There's just been so many legends to play for the Habs over the years that Ken Dryden maybe? No. Man, I might click give up here just because I don't want to bore you guys, but those Montreal ones are really going to bother me. Let's look back here a bit, even though I probably won't get these ones. Like the Maple Leaf guys. Yeah, I think we might click give up here because, again, it's going to take me a long time to just, remember some of these guys because, again, I've only been watching hockey, consistently since like 2010. So a lot of this stuff is just off of what I've learned and, the big name players that I do know. But once I see these Montreal guys, it's probably going to make me angry. But we'll go ahead and we'll click give up here and we'll see Jean Beliveau. Oh, are you kidding me? That's who it was. Brian Trottier. I should have got him. I probably wouldn't have remembered Bernie Geoffrin, if however you say his name. Andy Bathgate, wouldn't have gotten that. Look at all these names. Roy Waters, that was the goaltender that I knew won a Hart Trophy from a video I made a while ago, but just didn't come to mind. I believe he was like extremely, extremely short. But are there any of these I should have known? Sid Abel. But yeah, other than that, I really wouldn't have gotten any of these guys. So really the only one that I missed that I probably should have got is Jean Beliveau and Brian Trottier. So we get 67% and the average score is only 48%. So I mean, I'll take that. I feel like that's, pretty good. I will probably do some more quizzes like this in, upcoming videos like Norris Trophy winners maybe or Vezina Trophy winners or something along those lines because I do have a lot of fun doing the ones that go all the way back because it's fun to kind of remember those players. But yeah, of course, like I said at the start, this will be down below in the description. But if you got this far without doing it already, you would know the answers, so there's not really any point to doing it. But if you do have any quiz suggestions, feel free to tweet at me, send me a link to the quiz in an email or Instagram DM or something along those lines. And yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel lately. It's been awesome, especially on these quiz videos. In times like this, there isn't really a lot to talk about, and these have really been, keeping the channel going, and I'm really glad you guys have been enjoying it. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's video. Be sure to go down there and drop a like on it if you enjoyed, and also make sure to let me know down in the comment section, who do you think is going to win the Hart Trophy this season? And on top of that, who do you think should win the Hart Trophy? I know it was a pretty big heated debate on Hockey Twitter yesterday, but it's an interesting topic, and make sure to let me know your guys' thoughts on it. And of course, if you guys are new to the channel and you want to see more NHL content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video.